Hey guys, I know it's been a little minute. Market's just been not the greatest to trade in, so I haven't traded. Today, some stars aligned and I didn't make a trade, so I wanted to review that. I traded the Qs for a about a 95% return. Um, and so when it's all said and done, when it was all said and done, I think it was about a $230 gain on the day. And I just wanted to do a quick trade review for that. So, like we always do, let's start with the market. You can see here, we've been under the 21 and essentially back and forth, forever. But we've kind of been in a bit of a zone here on the ES, and we dropped below, and then we just kind of been, in that zone from 40, let's go 4,400 down to 4,220. For the past week or so, and we've just kind of been back and forth. So we have showed some sign of weakness. If we look at the Qs specifically, the Qs have been weak all year, and they've been kind of that leader going into the year. So going into the trade on Thursday of this week, you can see, right, we were in that zone from 348 down to 337. We opened above the 21, and then literally had a huge day, huge sell off down to that down to the 340 range. So here I was looking for weakness since we basically had that pretty large candle here, and so I entered puts right at the close of the day, and then you can see here, since we did have that large candle, we did follow through on the rest of the day. If we go to the 5-minute chart on the Qs, so one, obviously market sentiment was not great, right? Everybody was underneath the 21. The ES was underneath the 21. The SPY was underneath the 21. The Qs was underneath the 21. And if you look at the sectors, all the sectors were pretty weak, really, except for energy. And overall, the market's not going to rally if we've got sector rotation, and the majority of the rotation is going into the energy market. But you can see here, I ended up buying here. We've kind of got that descending channel here. I ended up entering this yellow line here. Gold line is a daily level for the SPY, or for the Q. Sorry, I ended up entering about right here. So at the close of the day, right at that 342 level, since it did not get back above that, and so then you can see overnight it bounced around a bit, and then literally just took a nosedive down to that 335 level. When we opened today, we were still well below the 342 level here where I had entered, and then once we were at 340, we took a dive down. I took profit right around the 337 level, and the reason I took profit here is if we go back to both the charts. So we've got the Qs pulled up, and I'll go back towards the beginning of the day. Let me just zoom in on SPY here. So you can see we opened, right? The Qs opened, and another telltale sign too is once we opened, they tried to have some strength here. They had a rejection at the 340 level once. They had another rejection twice. So these are two, pretty big pin bars at that level. And then we had a huge bearish candle. So I knew we were probably going to be headed lower. Plus, when I was reading the tape, you can see sellers on the tape. But anyways, I ended up coming down. I ended up taking profit around that 337 level for about a 90% gain. And the reason I took profit is because we had an intraday level here on the SPY at the 430 level. So I know that was a pretty big level for it to get through. So I ended up taking profit there. As you can see, we did trickle down to the 334 level. But like I said, my profit target was at the intraday level, and I was up almost 100%. So it was time to take profit. So like I said, about a 90% gain overall. I think it was about a $230 gain. So I was out of the market, I think $7.50 in the morning for $230. So I'll take it, So anyways, looking forward to next week. It's going to be interesting to see what happens. And hopefully you guys had a good trading week. Hopefully you guys mitigated risk and took A+ setups. And if you got any questions, concerns, please holler at me. If you like the content, please like and subscribe. Trying to definitely grow the channel. And I will talk with you guys later.